I think a lot of the shared frustration. Our expenses are very high, and some of that is understandable. But what we're seeing, at least if the data that we can get our hands on, we're not performing any better. And it's very frustrating. I'm looking at declines in every school, and tell me where I'm wrong, because it's very frustrating.
I don't know what you're looking at, and it would be helpful for us to have the data in front of us and know what your reference is. But if you are
let me just say, give me your data, because I'm just going by the Connecticut Mirror, which seems to be the
okay, no, perfect. If you actually read that more from the Connecticut Mirror, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, please.
It actually says that it's a new standard of measures. There's 12 areas that they're measuring now. And previously, I think there are 5 new measures in there that they no longer used. And so the Commissioner of Education from the state herself said you cannot use this year's measure in comparison to the rest. It's as if you were 6 feet tall, and all of a sudden we're measuring, let's just say, for tonight you get to be. And all of a sudden you're measuring in meters, and we say, oh, you're only 2, you shrunk. You didn't shrink, we're using a different measure. And so that's not the case. If you're looking at, you can use, if you're looking at the state, the SBAC now.
Yeah.
If you look at Winthrop, and I started to say this earlier, if you look at Winthrop, we're actually increasing in almost every single area there. And when I say area, I mean looking at every single grade in language, arts, and math. And that school has been magnetized for a certain amount of years. Now, if we look at Nathan Hale, who's had less time, but they're starting to follow that same trend. So having these extra resources in our schools that allow for more engaging programs is working. I was talking to Wayne Vendetto Sr. during the meet and greet part, and he said to me, I was not a proponent of the magnet schools, but guess what? I have to admit I was wrong. It's working.
I have to say, I don't know a lot of kids whose parents are not happy, especially with the grammar schools.